This is the story of Josh Jacobs and his rookie season. If you stayed up late on that opening weekend of the year, ESPN's second game on Monday Night Football was the debut of Josh Jacobs, number 28. And on this 3rd and 1, Vic Fangio, the new head coach of the Denver Broncos, shifted to a bare front. They were going to cover everything up. They were ready for Josh Jacobs on 3rd and 1. Von Miller over Brandon Parker comes crashing in on the fullback, Alec Ingold. But Jacobs knew where the daylight was. He knew where the softness was from the opening game of the season. Josie Jewell could hardly get those Pistons to stop from churning. 3rd and 1, they convert. There was an upset in the making here. The Oakland Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos at home. The last season the Raiders would play in Oakland when Josh Jacobs went up and over. Who did that look like? Walter Payton? LaDainian Tomlinson? Nah, it's just Josh Jacobs, the rookie, and a factor back. And when Mr. Trent Brown put his hands up in the air for the whole world to see a symbol of a touchdown, the Raiders got on the board. And they would find this out on this play on 3rd and 2. He was like smoke through a keyhole, wasn't he? Bradley Chubb, in his second year, couldn't tackle him. Teams found out he was a tough man to bring down. The second touchdown of the night, I was up late in the night watching this power O and watch this churn and this push and this run to excitement. The Raiders shocked the league, shocked the Broncos, and the black hole had something to cheer about. From the opening game of the year, the leap into the black hole for Josh Jacobs. And then they found out something else. He didn't do a lot of this at Alabama. He could catch the ball, and his patented thing, he could explode once he got the ball in his hands. Just run right through tackles. Difficult guy to bring down, even on the baseball diamond of the Oakland A's. And the next week, there wasn't a whole lot to cheer about. Kansas City Chiefs had their number. But the longest run of the year by the Oakland Raiders was Josh Jacobs on this run. And he let everybody in the league know arm tackles aren't enough. And you know what? He wasn't going out of bounds. No matter how close he got to out of bounds, he wasn't going out of bounds. In fact, he was going to draw a little bit of blood every time he touched the football. And it was going to be more than one man that was going to have to bring down Josh Jacobs. And there was Darren Waller, the young tight end, right there with him. Exciting stuff. And then they started winning some games. They went to Indy. And on this play here, a little gut action. The offensive line out front. Josh Jacobs finding an alley, finding some space, breaking tackles, carrying defenders right in front of his head coach, Johnny Gruden. He's looking at that play sheet of his and he's like, I don't need a play sheet. I'll just give it to my stud rookie running back, Josh Jacobs. Let me do it again. Let's wear out the Colts. And that's what he did. Could they stack wins? Could they get a second win in a row against the league's number 1 defense from a year ago? How about number 52 for the Bears? He used to wear the silver and black, Khalil Mack. Alec Ingold in motion. The fullback. The fullback made a return to prominence here, throwing out the blade and getting Mack down to the ground. And Josh Jacobs found a whole lot of real estate to run right through the middle of that Bears defensive front for a touchdown. With 2 minutes to go, they needed a touchdown. Bears up 21-17. Who do they give it to? They give it to Josh Jacobs. What's he do? He leaps like he's got a cape, like he gets dressed in a phone booth, like he's Superman right there in Oakland at the old Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, like a days of yore. Raider football, power football. They were stacking wins. But my favorite play of the year, my absolute favorite play of the year from Josh Jacobs came on this run. When he goes off left tackle here on 3rd and 2, there's the second year left tackle, Colton Miller, leading the way. He gets in the alley. He's an alley cat. He spins. And there's Khalil Mack, who jumps right on the back of Josh Jacobs. Khalil Mack, a former defensive player of the year, jumps on his back. And Jacobs takes him for a ride. 7 yards down the field. Foster Moreau helping him up off the ground. Fellow rookies. It was a beautiful sight. Now, the winning streak came to an end. They went to Green Bay. Lambeau Field. Such tradition at Lambeau Field. The Raiders and the Packers. Feels like it's in the 60s. Madden and Lombardi going at it. Josh Jacobs runs right through their leading tackler, Blake Martinez. He puts his foot in the ground and he changes direction. That Raiders logo, that Packers logo. Could one man bring him down? Will Redmond takes the stiff arm. Get out of my way, son. I'm running on Lambeau Field for the first time in my career. I'm putting some pride back in that Raiders helmet, back in that Raiders uniform, covering it up. I ain't giving the ball up. 42 yards later, big run at Lambeau Field. Beautiful sight. They had the first of 3 home games in a row Look at the shield, the Oakland Raiders shield. Trent Brown at right tackle, Gabe Jackson, Rodney Hudson, Richie Incognito, moving bodies, getting Josh Jacobs out on the outside. Did anybody want to tackle this man? Anybody want to stay in front of him? 12 yards. They had an identity. They started winning some games on plays like this. Could he have the speed? That was the question mark coming to Alabama. Did he have the speed to turn the corner, to get to the edge, to finish plays like this? The opening touchdown of the game. Raiders up 7-0. It's a new brand of football in the Bay Area. Cameras couldn't take their lenses off of them. Then there was plays like this. 2 minutes to go in the game. They were 4-4. Could the Raiders turn the corner on this 3rd-and-1 play? When Josh Jacobs take it right to the house and right to the hole. Oh! He trips. The only thing that could get him down to the ground was the turf monster. But he didn't mind. The team came to celebrate with him. Every camera in East Bay was looking for Josh Jacobs to celebrate with. This is what it looked like. 18 yards, right up the middle. Division game. The Raiders turn the corner. They get to 5-4. Josh Jacobs is the foundation to the Raiders' pride, winning 3 in a row. Then, this is the 3rd in a row here, was Cincinnati, the toss. They needed this play late in the 4th quarter. The Bengals were making it a game, but he did what he'd been doing all year, breaking tackles on the outside. The Raiders would get to 6-4. What pride there was in the shield. Every camera wanted a glimpse. There was something to wave your pom-poms at in Oakland for the first time in a long time. Winning football. They were in the playoff hunt, weren't they? Oh, there was something to cheer about in Oakland. It didn't last long. Josh Jacobs would get hurt. They'd lose to the Jets. And look, Kansas City they're still the pride of the AFC West. They're still the team to beat. But the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs will always be a rival. And the Chiefs got to look at what it was like for the new alley cat in the AFC West. His name is Josh Jacobs. He wears number 28, and he was just a rookie. But he was a sensational rookie. And there was something to cheer about all year long when that power running game took off that John Gruden put in place. And this year and coming years, it won't be the Oakland Raiders. It'll be the Las Vegas Raiders. But Josh Jacobs is going to be the foundation. The team is built around him. Brown, and Jackson, and Hudson, and Incognito, and Colton Miller developed. And the tight ends, Darren Waller, and the rookie Foster Moreau, making blocks like this, right in front of that Raiders bench. Yeah, Raider fans, you got a cat. His name is Jacobs. He's going to be running for him for a long time. And maybe next year they can put the pieces around him together to challenge the Kansas City Chiefs for supremacy in the AFC West. A lot of fun watching Josh Jacobs develop in this power running game get going this year. Pride in the Oakland Raiders shield.